It's been more than 30 years since the last of the Mohicans thundered into theaters and became one of the most powerful historical epics ever made. But time has changed the cast in ways no one expected. Some look completely unrecognizable today, others faced heartbreaking struggles, and a few left us far too soon. Stay with us as we reveal the real stories behind the movie's stars, their triumphs, their tragedies, and the shocking fates that time could never hide. Don't blink. You won't believe what happened. Like and subscribe. Let's begin. Chingachgook, the proud, stoic Mohican warrior and father in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied the spirit of courage, loss, and resilience, powerfully portrayed by Russell Means. With his commanding presence and soulful eyes, he brought depth and dignity to every scene, especially the unforgettable finale where he stands as the last of his people, mourning yet unbroken. Born November 10, 1939, in Pine Ridge, South Dakota, Means was 52 when he took on the role. Beyond acting, he was a celebrated Native American activist, author, and voice for indigenous rights. His life's work extended far beyond Hollywood, blending art with advocacy. Sadly, he passed away on October 22, 2012, at 72, from esophageal cancer, leaving behind a legacy of strength, heritage, and truth that continues to inspire generations. Uncas, the brave and noble Mohican warrior in The Last of the Mohicans, captured hearts with his quiet strength, unwavering loyalty, and tragic heroism, portrayed with haunting intensity by Schweig. His expressive eyes and graceful presence brought humanity to the epic's most emotional moments, especially his selfless stand in the film's breathtaking climax. Born June 19, 1967, in Inuvik, Northwest Territories, Canada, Schweig was 25 when he took on the role that defined his career. Outside acting, he became an advocate for indigenous youth and a skilled mask carver, channeling his artistry into healing and heritage. In 2025, at 58, Schweig continues to inspire with his artistry, resilience, and deep connection to his roots. Hawkeye, the fearless frontiersman and adopted Mohican in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied courage, love, and unyielding spirit, brought to life with raw intensity by Daniel Day-Lewis. With his piercing gaze, rugged grace, and passionate delivery, Day-Lewis turned Hawkeye into a symbol of honor and freedom, forever etched in cinematic history. Born April 29, 1957, in London, England, he was 35 when he took on the role, undergoing months of wilderness training to fully inhabit the character. A three-time Oscar winner, Day-Lewis is revered for There Will Be Blood, Lincoln, and My Left Foot. Now, at 68, he remains retired from acting. Yet his legacy endures, his portrayal of Hawkeye still blazing in the hearts of film lovers everywhere. Cora Munro, the strong-willed and compassionate heroine of The Last of the Mohicans, became an icon of courage and grace, portrayed with breathtaking depth by Madeleine Stowe. With her piercing eyes and quiet strength, she brought emotional fire to Cora's love story with Hawkeye and her defiance amid war's chaos. Born August 18, 1958, in Los Angeles, California, Stowe was 34 when she took on the role that cemented her as one of Hollywood's most captivating leading ladies. Known for 12 Monkeys, The General's Daughter, and Revenge, she later stepped back from acting to focus on family and philanthropy. As of 2025, at 67, Madeleine Stowe remains admired for her timeless beauty, emotional intelligence, and the unforgettable soul she gave to Cora Munro. Magua, the cunning and vengeful Huron warrior in The Last of the Mohicans, burned his way into cinematic memory, brought to life with chilling brilliance by Wes Studi. With every glare and measured word, Studi made Magua more than a villain. He became a tragic symbol of loss, pride, and unrelenting will. Born December 17, 1947, in No Fire Hollow, Oklahoma, Studi was 44 when he portrayed the role that defined his Hollywood legacy. A proud Cherokee actor, he later starred in Dances with Wolves, Geronimo, and Avatar, earning an honorary Oscar for his groundbreaking work. Today, at 77, Wes Studi remains a towering figure in film, revered for his authenticity, intensity, and the powerful voice he gave to native storytelling. Colonel Edmund Munro, the steadfast and tragic British commander in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied honor, duty, and the heartbreak of war, powerfully portrayed by Maurice. With commanding presence and emotional restraint, He brought gravitas to the role of a father torn between empire and love, leaving a lasting mark on the film's emotional core. Born March 19, 1937, in Sunderland, England, Roëves was 55 when he took on the role. His career spanned decades with memorable performances in The Eagle Has Landed, Judge Dredd, and The Damned United. Sorrowfully, he passed away on July 14, 2020, at 83, leaving behind a legacy of strength, subtlety, and cinematic dignity that continues to move audiences worldwide. Alice Munro, the gentle and tragic younger daughter of Colonel Monroe in The Last of the Mohicans, captured hearts with her innocence, vulnerability, and quiet strength, exquisitely portrayed by Jodhi. Through her haunting expressions and fragile grace, Alice became the film's emotional soul, embodying love and loss amidst the chaos of war. Born May 8, 1975, in London, England, May was just 17 when she delivered this unforgettable performance. Her career later flourished with acclaimed roles in The Witcher, A World Apart, and Gentleman Jack. These days, at 50, Jodhi remains one of Britain's most respected actresses, admired for her emotional depth, authenticity, and timeless screen presence. Major Duncan Hayward, the noble yet conflicted British officer in The Last of the Mohicans, stood as a symbol of loyalty, love, and sacrifice, brought to life with striking depth by Stephen Waddington. Torn between duty and devotion, his courage shone brightest in moments of heartbreak, leaving an unforgettable impression on audiences. Born November 28, 1968, in Leeds, England, Waddington was just 24 when he took on the role that launched his international career. He later delivered powerful performances in Sleepy Hollow, The Tudors, and Jamestown. This day, at 56, he continues to captivate on screen with quiet strength and emotional authenticity, his portrayal of Hayward forever etched in cinematic history. John Cameron, the steadfast frontier settler in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied courage, devotion, and the quiet resilience of those who built their lives on the edge of wilderness, portrayed with heartfelt realism by Kinney. His brief yet powerful presence added emotional weight to the story's tragedy, reflecting the human cost of survival and war. Born January 29, 1954, in Lincoln, Illinois, Kinney was 38 when he appeared in the film. A founding member of the renowned Steppenwolf Theatre Company, he's acclaimed for roles in Oz, The Firm, and Billions. At present, at 71, Kinney remains a respected actor and director, admired for his authenticity, craft, and enduring influence on American storytelling. Alexandra Cameron, the devoted wife and loving mother in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied grace, strength, and quiet tragedy, beautifully portrayed by Tracey Ellis. Her tender moments with her family and heartbreaking fate left a deep emotional imprint, symbolizing the innocence lost amid the brutality of war. Born January 2, 1962, in Toronto, Canada, Ellis was 30 when she brought Alexandra to life with subtlety and soul. Besides this role, she appeared in The X-Files, Due South, and Regenesis, earning praise for her natural presence. Nowadays, at 63, Tracey Ellis remains admired for her authenticity and emotional depth, her performance still resonating with fans of timeless cinema. Ongewasgone, the proud and dignified Huron leader in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied strength, wisdom, and ancestral spirit, powerfully portrayed by Dennis Banks, a real-life Native American activist and cultural icon. His commanding presence and soulful depth brought authenticity and reverence to the film's depiction of Indigenous heritage. Born April 12, 1937, in Leech Lake, Minnesota, Banks was 55 during filming. Beyond acting, he co-founded the American Indian movement, dedicating his life to justice and cultural preservation. Regrettably, he passed away on October 29, 2017, at 80, by complications of pneumonia. His legacy endures, not just on screen, but in the living heartbeat of Native resilience, pride, and identity. General Montcalm, the refined yet weary French commander in The Last of the Mohicans, radiated authority, intellect, and quiet melancholy, masterfully portrayed by Patrice Chéreau. With his piercing gaze and dignified restraint, Montcalm became a tragic symbol of honor amid the chaos of colonial war. Born November 2, 1944, in Lausanne, France, Chéreau was 47 during filming. A visionary director, actor, and playwright, He earned acclaim for works like Queen Margot and Those Who Love Me Can Take the Train. Heartbreakingly, he passed away on October 7, 2013, at 68, from lung cancer. Chéreau's performance remains unforgettable, a poetic blend of power, humanity, and artistic depth that continues to move audiences worldwide. Jack Winthrop, the courageous frontiersman and loyal scout in The Last of the Mohicans, stood as a symbol of bravery and sacrifice, brought vividly to life by Edward Blatchford. With his rugged charm and steadfast loyalty, Winthrop captured the spirit of early America, embodying the tension between wilderness and civilization. Born September 1, 1949, in Evanston, Illinois, Blatchford was 43 when he took on the role. Beyond this film, he's known for appearances in Nightcrawler, Chicago Hope, and Silk Stockings. As of 2025, at 76, he remains active as an actor and playwright, admired for his grounded performances and artistic passion. His portrayal of Winthrop endures, a tribute to courage, loyalty, and the untamed frontier. James Cameron, the young settler whose innocence and courage mirrored the cost of war in The Last of the Mohicans, was poignantly portrayed by Justin M. Rice. Though his screen time was brief, his emotional presence left a lasting impact, capturing the fear, hope, and humanity of a world on the brink of change. Born April 1, 1976, in the United States, Rice was just 16 during filming. Beyond acting, he later became known as an independent musician and filmmaker, contributing to projects that blend heart and artistry. Now, he is 49 and continues his creative journey, embodying the same quiet depth and sincerity that once defined his role. Captain Beams, the stern yet honorable British officer in The Last of the Mohicans, commanded respect with his unwavering discipline and quiet moral strength, powerfully portrayed by Pete Postlethwaite. With his intense gaze and sharp delivery, Postlethwaite infused Beams with both authority and humanity, making even brief scenes unforgettable. Born February 7, 1946, in Warrington, England, he was 46 when he took on the role. A veteran of stage and screen, he earned acclaim for In the Name of the Father, The Usual Suspects, and The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Sadly, Postlethwaite passed away on January 2, 2011, at 64, due to pancreatic cancer. His legacy remains timeless, a testament to raw talent, gravitas, and emotional truth that still resonates deeply with audiences worldwide. Major Ambrose, the no-nonsense British officer in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied authority, loyalty, and the moral weight of command, brought vividly to life by Cole Meany. With his commanding presence and sharp delivery, Meany gave Ambrose depth beyond duty, showing the human heart behind military resolve. Born May 30, 1953, in Dublin, Ireland, he was 39 when he joined the film. A celebrated actor, Meany gained worldwide fame through Star Trek, The Next Generation and Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, later starring in The Snapper and Hell on Wheels. As of now, he is 72, still captivating audiences with his trademark blend of grit and warmth. His portrayal endures, a study in strength, conscience, and timeless craft. Phelps, the steadfast and loyal soldier in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied courage and quiet resilience, brought to life with gritty authenticity by Malcolm Story. With his weathered expression and unwavering presence, Phelps represented the ordinary men who bore the weight of extraordinary times. Born January 13, 1948, in Hull, England, Story was 44 when he joined the cast. A versatile actor of stage and screen, he's known for roles in The Princess Bride, The Black Velvet Gown, and The Knock. Besides acting, Story's deep love for theater shaped much of his career. Nowadays, he is 77, still celebrated for his integrity, quiet power, and timeless craft that bring history and humanity vividly to life. Sergeant Major, the tough, disciplined backbone of the British ranks in The Last of the Mohicans, commanded the screen with his fierce authority and soldier's pride, powerfully portrayed by David Schofield. Every glare, every shouted order carried the weight of a man hardened by battle yet bound by duty. Born December 16, 1951, in Manchester, England, Schofield was 41 when he took on the role. A highly respected character actor, he's known for memorable performances in Gladiator, Pirates of the Caribbean, and An American Werewolf in London. His presence often brings intensity and authenticity to historical drama. At present, at 73, David Schofield remains a revered figure in film and theater, admired for his commanding voice, emotional depth, and enduring dedication to his craft. Captain de Bougainville, the sharp and calculating French officer in The Last of the Mohicans, brought sophistication and quiet menace to the chaos of war, skillfully portrayed by Dylan Baker. With his poised demeanor and subtle intensity, he embodied the intellect and restraint of a man caught between duty and conscience. Born October 7, 1959, in Syracuse, New York, Baker was 33 when he appeared in the film. A versatile actor, he later gained acclaim in Happiness, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, and The Good Wife. Known for his meticulous craft and chameleon-like range, Baker continues to shine on screen and stage. This day, he is 66, still celebrated for his precision, depth, and the quiet power he brings to every role. Ian, the brave and steadfast settler in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied the quiet courage of ordinary men swept into extraordinary events, brought to life with heartfelt realism by Tim Hopper. With his earnest eyes and grounded presence, Ian stood as a symbol of loyalty, family, and resilience amid the turmoil of frontier warfare. Born February 28, 1958, in Washington, D.C., Hopper was 34 when he joined the cast. A respected actor of film and theater, he's also known for roles in Chicago Med, Ghost World, and School Ties. These days, at 67, Tim Hopper continues to thrive on stage and screen, admired for his sincerity, depth, and unwavering commitment to authentic storytelling. A true craftsman of understated brilliance. The Abenaki chief, the dignified and commanding leader in The Last of the Mohicans, radiated wisdom, strength, and quiet authority, powerfully portrayed by Gregory Zaragoza. With his piercing gaze and regal composure, he brought authenticity and cultural depth to the film's depiction of Native identity and honor. Born August 23, 1954, in New York City, Zaragoza was 38 when he took on the role. A proud Native American actor of Apache and Mexican heritage, he's also appeared in The Last Manhunt, Law and Order, and The Blacklist. His work bridges tradition and modern storytelling, celebrating indigenous representation in Hollywood. In 2025, at 71, Gregory Zaragoza continues to inspire through his performances and advocacy, honoring his roots with every role he plays. The British lieutenant, the composed yet battle-worn officer in The Last of the Mohicans, embodied the discipline and quiet despair of empire, portrayed with striking realism by Jared Harris. With his sharp gaze and understated authority, Harris brought nuance to a role that reflected duty, honor, and the moral fatigue of war. Born August 24, 1961, in London, England, he was 31 when he appeared in the film. The son of legendary actor Richard Harris, Jared built his own acclaimed career through unforgettable roles in Mad Men, Chernobyl, and The Crown. Known for his intelligence and emotional precision, he's one of Britain's most respected actors. Today, at 64, Jared Harris continues to captivate audiences with performances defined by depth, dignity, and quiet power. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey through the lives behind The Last of the Mohicans. Decades may have passed, but the spirit of its cast, their courage, their heartbreak, and their legacy still echoes through time. If this tribute moved you, please like, share, and subscribe. Their stories will never fade, nor will their legend.